first got to the NFL? What was it like seeing that first check or signing bonus?
Oh, boy.
What were the details of your rookie deal?
Couldn't find a boat, so you know what I'm saying? I just decided I'm just going to get a boat. Just solve that problem, you know what I'm saying?
How is it playing with Dak and Zeke? I know people are going to want to...
Shout out my label, that's me. I'm in this bitch with TB. I'm in this bitch with 4 Trey. I just pulled on me a A. Real nigga all in my face. 500 racks in my safe. 500 racks to the plug. What you know about showing love? What you know about pulling up? And Billy Chubbs. Make these bitches fall in love.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back to the Right Around Show. Today we got Jeremy Sprinkle.
Cousins end zone all alone. Jeremy Sprinkle.
Yes, sir. Former Razorback, current Dallas Cowboy. Today we're going to talk to you a little bit about your time at the Razorbacks, your 5 years experience in the NFL, your passion for cars, music, and sports, bro. Let's hop right in.
My heels on froze. I've been getting faded, I'm sipping on maple. If she won't fuck, I'll make her.
I mean, we hopping in a big body. Are you a car guy?
Oh, yeah, I like cars,
right.
for sure.
Well, what's your favorite type of cars, or what type of car you drive?
I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all black, all red interior.
Ooh. Yeah. So for those who don't know, where are you from originally?
I'm from Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Okay, like my dad, that's cool.
About 30 miles south of Little Rock.
All right. And when did you start playing for the Razorbacks?
In 2012.
Oh, okay.
That was my freshman year.
Okay.
I redshirted that year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you here all 4 years, or did you leave?
So I redshirted my freshman year, and then I played the rest of my 4 years here.
Okay.
Stayed here the whole career.
What was the experience like here? And the stadium's not even anything like it was when you were here.
It was nice, yeah. Stadium's a lot nicer now, but it was nice back then, playing in front of that big crowd.
Yeah, SEC always.
Just feeling that atmosphere, playing all the games we had. I mean, it was a fun time.
What's the best memory you have from playing for the Razorbacks?
Best memory? Probably beating LSU in 2014 and rushing the field.
Okay.
Seeing everybody rush the field, taking the boot back, that was a big game. And really pretty much from that game down the stretch, we won a couple more games, and that put us in bowl eligible, so that was good for us for sure.
You were one of the best players coming out whenever you got drafted.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we'll move on to that. So when you got drafted, like what teams were interested in you? Did you know where you were going before the draft, or?
I had no clue.
Okay.
No clue. Funny story is, about 5 minutes before I got drafted, Cardinals called me, and they said, "With our next pick, we're gonna pick you." And the Redskins called me about 5 minutes after that, and their pick was about 5 picks ahead of theirs, so that was crazy. Just thinking I was going to the Cardinals for a little bit, and then getting called by the Redskins to go there.
Well, that's definitely a little mess with your mind a little bit, because you telling your family, "I'm about to go to this state," and then you going to that state.
Yeah.
All right. So so you went to what they call it, the Washington football team now?
Oh yeah, they call it the Commanders now.
The Commanders now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
they did switch to the Washington football team though.
For like that
for
year?
a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was your rookie deal?
Yeah.
Was it
played 4 years there.
4 years? Okay.
Then signed with the Cowboys last year, then just re-signed this year.
Okay.
So,
yeah, so that's the 5 years. Okay. What were the details of your rookie deal? That's always like interested me. Like what do you get coming out of college?
It was just a base rookie deal for all rookies. It's like 4 years, 2.4 mil. But like the higher you get drafted, the higher it'll be for like first round. I mean, they will get so much money. Then most of their money is guaranteed, in signing bonus. But yeah, it really just depends where you get drafted. But
so I guess you got a little more getting drafted by the Washington football team or the Commanders rather than the Cardinals.
Oh yeah.
A couple picks up. Have you connected or talked to any of the guys leaving the Razorbacks coming into the league? Or are they on your radar?
Yeah, I mean, I played against a few guys in the league. Even just, Cam Curl, I played with him and saw him growing up, not growing up, but coming up at Arkansas and making plays and things like that, and getting drafted to the team I played for. So that was, or just coming to the team I played for, that was kind of good to see. And then just other players that I played with in the league or in college, playing with them in the league, it's been good.
So anything about Treylon Burks? I think he's the newest draft that came in.
Oh, I done watch him too. That's a incredible talent, big ass hands, speed, big as hell. I think he gonna tear the league up. But I've been watching him since his freshman year, and the things he does on the field. I think he's gonna be great in the NFL. So
yeah. Okay. So you play for the Cowboys. Do you get recognized more in Dallas or in Fayetteville?
Probably Fayetteville.
That's cool.
It's because it's smaller. I played here and things like that.
So we're lining up KJ as one of our next couple episodes. So I got to get your opinion on him. You watch him play a lot? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch him too. You know, just the way he's progressed every year. I think he's gotten better every year. I think he's gonna take it to that next level this year. You know, possibly win some championships. You know, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I like his style of play, just how physical he is. You know, he just stand in the pocket, take the hits, or he'll run. You know, truck you, do whatever he got to do. But yeah,
you're a big body with speed like him too. I was watching some of your highlights, and man, you knocked some wide receiver. You caught the ball. You tried to run. Some wide receiver tried to come block you. You just put your head down. He lay down on the field. He was a Vikings dude. I was like, okay, dang. So what was the getting drafted like in the transition to college to NFL? What was the experience like?
It was nice. It kind of felt like just like the whole draft process. It's kind of like just getting recruited again. You know, just talking to all the teams, all the interviews, things like that, and then. Yeah, I pretty much felt like I was just getting recruited again, and then, you know, to get drafted, it was like it was like the opposite with that part though, because you had no clue where you were going. Instead of getting to choose, you know what I'm saying?
Instead of committing, they commit to you.
It's like you just gotta wait, you just gotta sit there and wait for the phone call. But yeah, since getting to the league, it's been pretty much, they expect you to do a lot on your own, so you get a lot more, you know, just time to yourself, where, you know, in college, you'll be in so many meetings and things like that. Spend so much time at the facility. Yeah, I would just say they expect more of you. Obviously, the game's faster. Guys are better. Guys out there been playing for 10 years and things like that. I mean, you just get a good mix of guys out there. Just even guys that you grew up watching on TV and things like that. Just
Yeah, that brings me to a question I have. So, you 4 years with the Commanders and a year with the Cowboys. Yeah. Who's like the most impressive player you've played with or against? Because I mean, I was going through some of the rosters you were on. And we got what? Amari Cooper, Kirk Cousins, Alex Smith, Adrian Peterson.
I played with Adrian Peterson.
Johnson, sprinkle, touchdown! Jeremy Sprinkle.
Boy, he a beast. I swear, he a beast. That's probably the best player that I feel like I've ever played with, Adrian Peterson, as far as, his whole career. You know what I'm saying? I can't really think of top of my head. Vernon Davis, I grew up watching him play. He plays tight end too.
Alex Smith, he had that like one season where he got like injured bad and then he came back and like pulled it out. Were you on the team for that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I was on the team for that.
That's legendary. Okay. So did you played with Dwayne Haskins, correct? Yes. I actually didn't realize that until I was doing the roster.
Yeah, I did.
And we know he recently passed. Did you have a close relationship with him, or?
Yeah, we was pretty tight. I mean, that was my boy for real. But, he was always smiling. He was always joking around, things like that. But yeah, when I heard about that, that was just too crazy, man. Yeah. So unexpected too.
Yeah, those are the worst ones. So I know you were a captain for the Redskins. Was he a captain with you, or how do you become a captain? What are those roles?
Oh no, I was captain for the Cowboys against the Redskins.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what are the roles of the captain?
I mean, what I was basically the coaches vote every week, so they have different captains every week, and just that week I was a captain. Basically just showing leadership. I guess things to do in practice. I don't really know what they look at. That's what I'm guessing, just things.
But you just step into a more leadership role?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just how they see you as a player, things like that. Yeah. I can't remember the other game. I was captain for 2 games. I can't remember the other one though.
When you first got to the NFL, what was it like seeing that first check or signing bonus hit your account?
I just ain't never seen that much money before, so you know what I'm saying? That was kind of crazy. But I mean, I ain't go out and buy nothing crazy or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying?
Is there any dumb purchases you made?
Dumb purchases?
Or like purchases you look back and you're like, yeah, I was feeling myself with the money a little too much to
I wouldn't say a dumb purchase, but I do a bunch of impulse purchases though. Like, you know what I'm saying? One year we wanted to get on the lake, wanted to get on a boat for the lake. couldn't find a boat, so you know what I'm saying. I just decided I'm just gonna get a boat, just solve that problem. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, got a boat a couple years ago.
Is that the same boat you're out on the lake with my dad?
Oh yeah,
okay,
yeah.
That's
cool. Yeah, I mean we use it all the time though, so.
That's cool. Yeah, that wasn't a bad purchase at all.
Yeah.
That's an asset actually.
It was just kind of spur of the moment, but yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that kind of leads me into that's actually a smart decision, in my mind at least. Is there any advice you have after 5 years of NFL money to players to keep their money longer?
Yeah, I would say definitely you got to invest in some stuff. Whether you do it yourself or you know what I'm saying. If you know financials like that, do it yourself or get a financial advisor who'll tell you things to invest in and things like that. But yeah, I would say definitely invest. Not even stocks. You invest in real estate. Anything else that you want to do. You can invest in a small business. Start a business. Just do whatever. Just anything to make more money off your money. You know what I'm saying?
You can't save your way to rich or that's I like that.
But a lot of people get to the NFL, they ain't never had that type of money, so they, you know what I'm saying, they go out and get all the stuff that they ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, you know what I'm saying?
So do you guys get paid weekly or monthly or?
It really depends on the team.
Okay.
So I played for the Commanders, we got paid weekly. And then it switched to bi-weekly, so just every 2 weeks.
Okay.
But now with the Cowboys, we just get paid year round.
Okay.
So yeah, they just divide it up like that.
Okay. Year-round monthly or year-round weekly? Or?
Weekly.
Okay, that's cool. Do you have a personal connection with Steven or Jerry Jones? I know they got their Razorback roots.
Yeah, so I met both of them when I was in college, so yeah. Okay. Definitely, if I see, I can see them away from football and, you know what I'm saying, I know who they are, they'll know who I am, things like that, but yeah.
I don't know if that had any connection with you ending up at the Cowboys.
Oh, no, I wouldn't think so. I think, you know what I'm saying, just needed a guy to fill that role, whatever role they needed, so.
Yeah, what role do you think, are they talking about you filling, or what do you think your skill set's going to be in? More blocking or more pass?
You know what I'm saying, it really just depends on practice, but it's been more blocking and, really just whatever I needed to do, whatever the team needed me to do, you know what I'm saying? Like in Washington when Vernon and Jordan Reed got hurt, I stepped into that role, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Started up there, so you know what I'm saying, really it's just been whatever they needed me to do.
Yeah, big body for blocking, but you also, most of your highlights I saw were just cut across touchdown passes. So you can do both. So
that's what I pride myself on, being able to do it all. So
that's good.
I feel like
that's what the Cowboys need right now.
I feel like that's what you got to be able to do as a tight end. Be in the pass game and blocking too. So it's just part of the job description, really.
For sure. Yeah. Right. All right, let's hop into some music and then we'll wrap up the Q&A after. Yeah. So you got any favorite artists? Any favorite songs at the moment?
Little Baby.
This a hood anthem. I feel like you put this at a party, everybody gonna know it. It's an OG right here.
Shout out Oklahoma City, man. You know what I'm saying? Who for you? You know what I'm saying? Shout out my label, that's me. I'm in this bitch with TB. I'm in this bitch with 4 Trey. I just pulled up me a 8. Real nigga all in my face. 500 racks in my safe. 500 racks to the plug. What you know about showing love? What you know about pulling up? And Billy Chubb. Maybe bitch you fall in love. All of my niggas on go. None of my niggas no hope. All of my niggas gon' smoke. All of my niggas together. We came from the bottom. We used to wear each other. None of my niggas gon' fold. Couple pussy niggas told. They ain't my niggas no more. Hold it down for the fold. In the 9 with the woes. All of my dog, that's for sure. We won't fall out about shit. Especially not by no bitch. We ain't gon' fall out by hoes. Me and Say get them lows. We let them go for the low. I got my hood in control. I got my left wrist on froze. I got my right wrist on froze. I got my necklace on froze. Both of my ears on froze. I didn't get faded, I'm sipping on maple. If she won't fuck, I won't make her. I don't like bitches, we'll make them. If she want titties, I pay for. Get out of there when I wake up. I pass the ball, I don't lay up. I'm a big boss when I say so. They'll wipe you down if I say so. Dragos on Dragos on Dragos on Dragos. 40s on 40s on 40s. I just bought me some new water. With a nigga to the shot out the water. I made a promise my niggas gon' ball. All in the paint, turn my name to John Wall. Eating on trees like a leaf in the fall. Find a new plug and we taking them off. Pull up in a brand new bench truck. How about fresher than a mental? Little nigga, but I'm big dog. All I gotta make is one call. Get a nigga block, took off. Cross a nigga up, high sauce. Ooh, I got a man, my fault. Talking about the shit that I bought. Popping these words, I done turned to a savage. On the rest up in the mattress. On the rest up in the attic. On the rest up in the sofa. These niggas play gangster, but they won't approach me. I know they never approach me. They know that they get you bullets. I run the gang to the fullest. I roll with some real ones, don't hang with no pussy. I ain't no killer, don't push me. I see how you niggas be looking. I hope you don't think you no bully. I'm living a life like a star in a movie. Running a vert with a Uzi. Trucking behind me, I lose them. They tryna guess what I'm doing. They tryna guess who I'm screwing. They ain't even they business. They ain't wanna fuck with me. Now they see a nigga drippin'. Now they wanna fuck with me. They can get in touch with me. Honey living in the city. They just know I'm getting bigger. They just know a nigga busy. I been running out them ditches. Yeah.
All right, let's hop back into the Q&A. What's something that surprised you the most after getting into the league?
I would say just all the random stuff you can get into. All the random stuff you can get into, all the stuff you get invited to, all the different people hitting you up, you know what I'm saying?
All
just all types of stuff. With opportunities, crazy requests, all, you know what I'm saying? I be getting DMs, people ask me to pay for their college tuition. I don't even know these people. Pay their college tuition, $11,000 for a game and set up. Like, bro, I get all types of stuff.
That's
even,
weird.
you know what I'm saying? Just, it's wild. Even just besides getting money, just all the stuff you get access to, different opportunities, things like that. But, you know what I'm saying? That's just what comes with it, though. So,
is there any like weird fan behavior you've seen? Because like I realized this when we was out last night. I was Googling you right in front of you, and I was like, that. You know, it makes sense because we're doing this. But I was like, you ever seen anybody Google you in front of you or like do some stuff like that?
Yeah, people do all types of stuff.
That's funny. So you finished with the I keep saying the Redskins. You finished with the Commanders. You were a starter. How was the free agent process? You try out for a team and then.
Yeah, it was good. Coach called me for a tryout. Went up there, tried out with them, and then about a week later, the Cowboys called me, and they wanted to bring me in for a visit. So I went there, and then I ended up signing with the Cowboys. So and it's kind of crazy because it's just a team I grew up watching, and my favorite team growing up. So it's kind of
full circle moment, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to get to play for them now.
So you signed a 1-year deal. Is that what makes people sign 1-year deals? Is that on the team's behalf or your behalf, or like what?
I think just the team seeing that they need a need, and just going out and getting the guys seeing what they can do, things like that, and so they brought me back this year, and
were you with them last year too?
I was with them last year.
So
just trying to improve and show development and things like that, and hopefully, get into a long-term contract, whether it's with them or another team, just trying to advance my career. So
you've already made it 5 years. I feel like that's
true.
Most people don't make it that long. So you're probably gonna be a vet.
Trying to play for as long as I can.
Yes, sir. So this is something a lot of people probably don't know. I only know because my dad played. But what's the years now? If you play 3 years, or you have a lifetime.
Oh yeah, you get your pension after 3 years.
Yeah, if you play in the NFL for 3 years, you get a lifetime pension.
3 accredited seasons, yeah. So you got to play at least 3 games to get an accredited season.
You know what that amount is now?
No, I don't even know. No clue.
Nah, cause you still got the contracts coming in for sure. That's cool. Did you negotiate your own contract, or you have an agent?
Yeah, I have an agent. Okay. Yeah.
How do athletes find agents? Do you look for them, or do they contact you?
Yeah, they find you pretty much.
Yeah. So
pretty
you
much.
Get to pick which one you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it really depends on your situation, though. Like, kind of like getting invited to the combine. Like, that's like how agents, are. Like, if you get invited to the combine, it's like they think you're gonna get drafted or like, you know what I'm saying, go to the NFL, they'll come find you, you know, whether it's Instagram, you know what I'm saying,
roster tryouts.
Yeah. Some guy telling them about you, whatever, things like that. Yeah.
All right. So, how is it playing with Dak and Zeke? I know people are gonna wanna know.
Oh, it's fun playing with them. You know, they're pretty humble. I don't know if people even know that, but I mean, they both real humble. You know what I'm saying, down to earth. You know what I'm saying, talk to everybody on the team, things like that. You know what I'm saying, just fun guys to be around, and it's always positive and things like that. So yeah, it's fun playing with them.
Who's the hype man on the team?
Hype man
in the locker room.
Definitely say guys like Zeke, DeMarcus Lawrence, really anybody who be playing music.
Yeah.
Basham. That's another DN. Yeah, really. So whoever crank up the music, really. Right. But yeah, we definitely got a few hype guys for sure.
You ever turn up it? Or are you a little more reserved?
I'm a little more reserved, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying, after a win, doing all, you know what I'm saying, yeah.
Have you met any people you looked up to when you were growing up or since getting into the league?
Oh yeah, I've met so many players.
Okay.
All types of players. You know what I'm saying? Played with Vernon Davis, played with Adrian Peterson, Alex Smith, Jordan Reed, Kirk Cousins, all them dudes, you know what I'm saying? Them played against Rodgers, them played against Brady, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go against them, you know what I'm saying? Still playing, even dudes on defense.
Yeah. So what's a fact that would surprise people to know about you?
About me?
Yeah. You have a secret talent or a passion or do something in your free time?
That's crazy. I really don't. Played the violin when I was like 6.
Okay.
Like, actually like went to concerts and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
I like dogs. I like animals.
Well, did you get good grades in high school and college, or?
Oh yeah, I got good grades. Yeah. I was on honor roll.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell
a
you.
few times in college.
You're analytical for sure.
Yeah.
What's been the toughest part of making it to the league, being in the league?
Toughest part. Ooh.
There's gonna be these 3 questions gonna be able to teach athletes coming up, and then just educate the audience. But
toughest part
to get to where you're at now.
Probably just being consistent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't want a guy that's gonna be like this up here one day and then be down here the next day. You know what I'm saying? That goes with, you know what I'm saying, not just your attitude or nothing like that, but just like play on the field, how you are in the locker room around guys, things like that.
Okay.
Definitely.
What's been the best part?
Best part?
Yeah.
Probably all the stuff you get exposed to. Just like I was saying earlier, all the stuff. Just the stuff you get invited to, things like just come out of nowhere. Like just, it's like people just hit the database and know exactly what you like, and then exactly what you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah,
and
right. And they put it right there in front of you.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to players coming up trying to make it to the league?
You know what I'm saying? Just
be consistent.
Definitely got to work hard. You know what I'm saying? Stay humble. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Just know what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have goals. Just try to achieve them, and then you know what I'm saying, everything else will fall into place.
Do you have any opinions on NIL?
See, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, I understand it a little bit. I don't really fully understand it, but I'm glad players can go and do that now, for sure. And make money off that name, definitely. I'm still trying to figure out how they get, like when they get paid or how they get paid. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
For NIL?
Yeah.
It's kind of open. It's kind of like endorsements for NFL players. Yeah. It's kind of just whoever comes to them, or they can seek out NIL contracts like that. So it's a contract base. They get a little deal for advertisement. They get their check.
So they can still get it in college. They can still,
yeah, that's what it basically just opened up. It brought it down to the college.
Okay.
There's some players on the Razorbacks that have like 10 NIL deals right now. They out there. Some out there work. Some of them are out there working it.
Yeah, I bet.
But, all right, so what's that coming for you? When's your guys' first game back? When's practice start?
So I go back. We start training camp. We fly out on the 25th. Then we actually have training camp in California, in Oxnard, California.
Okay.
And we'll be out there until about August 14th.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to Dallas. Then I think the first game is September 11th against the Buccaneers. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got next, training camp.
You flying out today, right?
I'll probably not. Nah, I was gonna drive back to Dallas, but I'll probably just wait. I don't even, you never know with me. I'll probably drive back tomorrow. I might flip around, still be here Saturday.
Let's see if there's any last questions from the audience before we wrap it up. Some good advice so far. Anything you want to say to any of your fans tuning in?
You know what I'm saying? Just whoop pig suey and go Cowboys.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man.
Sure.
Yeah, 500K, that's just on the richie, my nigga. You don't wanna play with my city. Niggas die every day in my city. Whole lot of young wild